Okay guys, welcome back to another episode. At the moment we are mainly focusing on colonising bits of the Golden Horde, bringing down some of the inflation that we racked up during the start of the campaign, and taking Turkestan just so we can get Nagai out of the war. Seems we're starting to get a few problems with rebellions, so I need to bring my troops back into friendly territory. We are racking up quite a lot of casualties due to attrition. Zaporozhye are still at war with the Golden Horde. We haven't seen any attempts of colonisation, and given how tiny they are, I'm not sure if they'll be able to actually afford to colonise. But even so, we've got troops stationed here just in case they do. We should be able to basically declare war on them and annex them at some point. Or that's great, yeah. Yes. Just decided to make sure I'd read that correctly. So yeah, if they do colonise, we can annex them, that's no problem. Ooh, I'll come back to that. Or if they do declare peace, we can just begin colonising it ourselves. Okay, so we can either head towards defensiveness or offensiveness. Right now I've been happy to leave this slider in a central position. I need both of these really. Offensiveness makes your armies much more effective, which is going to be pretty useful, as I'm going to be quite aggressive, and destroying armies will help those wars, obviously. But defensiveness, it makes your forts a lot harder to besiege, which, given the strengths of Russia, the kind of low supply limits, the high attrition damage that the enemy will take, it's better, it can be better to kind of turtle up and let the Russian winter do its job. However, right now I think I'm going to benefit more from defeating armies than I will from besieging forts, so I'll head towards offensiveness. No matter what decision we take, we are going to lose stability, and I'd like to get that back as soon as I can. It's looking about 2 years before we'll get that back. I was also attempting to build a third army, which I'll probably leave in Muscowy just to control the homeland in case there's any rebellions. The central trade we have in Astrakhan is it is actually stagnating quite severely. If the value stays below, I think it's either 300 or 500, I'll have to look that up, we could lose the centre of trade, and it's pretty nicely situated, so it would be a shame if that happened. It seems there's a centre of trade in Solikamsk, and if I get control of that, I may destroy it, just so we get enough provinces coming through Astrakhan to support the central trade. I think what do I think? I think for now we shall focus on colonising the provinces that we're already working on. I've just noticed that we seem to be losing 50 ducats annually again, and I'm not too sure where that came from. Quite possibly it's the new armies we're supporting. so I will have to start minting again, unfortunately. I mean, also losing stability will reduce the income we have. Oh, we also have a loan. Ah, okay. In which case I don't want to be inflationary again, so I'll just mint at a rate where we're neither inflationary or deflationary. That'll do. And we've discovered another province. Okay, so the hordes do seem to be breaking some of our sieges, so I'd better head up and deal with them. Unfortunately, we are still at a stage where the attrition is driving up our war exhaustion, so what I'm going to do is actually leave half of them down in Uralsk. Just an attempt to limit the casualties we're taking. The main concern I have is that as war exhaustion drives up revolt risk reduces your income. It will bring attacks down. Okay, so attrition's much lower now, so we're going to be seeing the overall war exhaustion decline. Okay, lots more rebels. I'll send this new stack up to Bulgar. And I will bring this army back to Perm. Actually, no, I'll leave them going up to Izmaca, and I'll deal with them with this group here. Poland have warned us. I believe we own some of their cores. Well, no we don't, but we own cores of Lithuania, at least. I'm amazed that they are still in this personal union. This monarch has been on the throne since 1485, and it's now 1523. Okay, we're running a deficit here. I'm going to have to mint some more. It's frustrating, but there we go. Okay, it looks like we are chasing off the Golden Horde there, so let's take back this province. Or at least attempt to. 75 remained. Ingermanland? Huh. Okay, I did not know that there were rebels up there. Yes, we have a loan of 400 ducats due next year. by the looks of things I will have to extend that loan. There's not really anything I can do about that. Still no signs of peace or of colonisation. I think once we've dealt with the rebels in Ingurmanland, we'll consider just declaring war on Zaporozhye. In fact, we actually have the troops available now to do that, so let's do it. You can stay there. So, Holy War gives us... Oh. I'm going to wait a moment before declaring war, because it's very likely that the Ottomans will end up declaring war on us as well. I still haven't implemented gilded iconography. That's can't afford to at the moment. It's a bit too expensive. We're just a few months away now from max stability, so that should help our income situation. I'm going to send some troops in to reinforce North Ufa. Okay, so Ingurmanland has been secured. The rebels have been defeated. The size of the Golden Horde army does not seem to be increasing, which is good, obviously. I have no issue with losing naval tech. Ah, failed colonists. Oh dear. Okay, so let's ignore my sensible plan of reducing inflation and get enough funds available to continue colonising and pay off this loan. I mean, the interest we pay on that is 3 a month, which is... it's about 36 a year, I suppose. I always tend to take this decision with this event because as much as 10% tax modifier is, I don't like to increase the stability costs. So I will just take the small amount of money we get for that. And it is a very, very small amount of money, there's no denying that, but keeping stability costs low is pretty much my aim at the moment. Okay, so rivals in Kaffa and rivals in Perm, which are very large. I'll just get this army prepared to come in to help save the day, but I suspect we'll be okay. Yeah, they're retreating to Samara, so we shall meet them there. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately we'll have to extend the loan. I'll repay it next time. I have a few years of running at a very, very high surplus. This fight doesn't seem to be going very well. Ah, there we go. I was wrong. Denmark has ceded Ussel to Riga, of all people. Well, that's good. I mean, they are Orthodox, so they'll be spreading my religion a bit further afield. Yep, those rebels are dead. Let's commission some more paintings. I'll bring this army down to Perm, so they're ready to come back and hold North Ufa once this army takes care of the Golden Horde. Let's try again. Hopefully this colonist will succeed this time. Yep, no problem whatsoever with resisting westernisation. Brings our revolt risk down. Okay, it seems as though the Horde are fleeing. Okay, Cherkask will soon be ours. Sarai will soon be ours. As will Vyatka. We're looking at getting all these provinces at the same time, near enough. Okay, we have reclaimed Vyatka. Previously lost to the Horde, it is now once again part of Russia. So I suppose Solikamsk would be a reasonable next step, just so we can deal with this centre of trade. Can I see... Oh yeah, we can see here from the different colours which centre of trade is getting which trade. If we are to destroy the one in Solikamsk, all these provinces will start heading through Astrakhan. And I'm happy for it to come through Astrakhan because it's largely out of reach of most European nations at the moment. I actually tell a lie. Okay, it's considerably later on in the game than I... I'd planned to reach here a lot sooner, so forgive me, I was mistaken there. Yeah, it looks like Europe's reached both of those centres of trade, so there's no kind of avoiding them. Let's start with Kazan, I think. Kazan, Solikamsk, and let's say Perm should be our next colonisation targets. Okay, let's put down these rebels. Hungary has been annexed by Poland. Poland's still looking pretty scary. And yeah, it's good to see our war exhaustion coming down. Cherkassk has defected. Hooray! That's another core gained. Well, reclaimed, I should say. Yeah, once again, take the small amount of money. Okay, gain core on Viborg, which is part of Finland. Yeah, I'll take that, that's fine. Give me a casus belli against Finland for the next 50 years, which could come in useful. I believe I've expressed my displeasure for the behaviour of Scandinavia. So it should come as no surprise when I tell you I am planning to expand into Scandinavia. And with any luck, perhaps expand all the way south to Holstein and gain the sound toll modifier, which would increase our trade income. We're also uniquely placed in that if we head into Turkey, we could get up the Bosphorus sound toll modifier, which would be very nice. In future years, Russia's production is going to be so high, the sense of trade it has will also be huge, which will increase our trade income. So to have those two modifiers on our side as well would be amazingly good. However, that is quite some way away yet. The main objective is to keep expanding east into Siberia. Okay, well, we've found the last remaining Golden Hordes, and Sarai is ours. They have now lost their capital. I wonder where the capital is now. Perm. Okay, they are retreating further east, so I'll leave them for now. Looks like we'll be taking their capital again. Okay, I need to keep an eye on how much attrition we'll be taking now. That's 3 armies in Golden Horde territory. Yep, that's fine, it's totally low enough. We can sustain that whilst we continue colonising attempts. Okay, Nagai have shown up. I'm not sure what they hope to achieve. Ooh, I do love land tech, but I hate inflation, and it's a big enough problem as it is at the moment. Okay, I've got enough now to cover the loan we have, So I'll, you know, bring the minting down. Ah, okay, we've improved our land tech to a point where we can get both improved infantry and increased cavalry units. So yeah, I mean, compare pike infantry to the infantry we were once using, and that's fantastically superior. Eastern Hussars, an exuberant Hungarian light cavalry unit renowned throughout Europe for its high discipline and skill. Marvellous. And culverin is superior to a large cast bronze mortar. We don't really have any artillery units at this moment in time. If I ever do go back to the strategy of having an army dedicated specifically for sieging, then they will have cannons. Okay, excellent. Our Master for the Mint has just procced another one of those wonderful events where we can gain 2 stability or 2 prestige. So this would be a wonderful time to adopt imperial administration. Let's become an empire and regain that stability straight away. Yep. Great states become empires, and empires require efficient administration lest they fall apart. If our nation grows powerful enough, we can crown our ruler king and adopt a more prestigious form of government. Okay, so empire gives us more magistrates per year, and wonderfully there's a morale bonus to our armies, 0.25, which is great. Okay, well, I think I'll end this episode here. I know the colonisation attempts have been pretty slow, but unfortunately that's mostly what the video is going to be about for now. That's what we need to do, to get all the way up to take all of Siberia. Well, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.